Hey everybody, Morgan here. So I don't think you should be watching this video yet. Have you finished doing page 4? Page 4 is a page that you should be practicing on your own first, okay? So go back and do these 3 problems. Then come back and watch them, okay? And see how you did. All right, so hit pause or walk away and then come back once you've finished those 3 questions. Okay, I'm assuming you've done that now. If not, go back and do them. I mean it, really. Okay, now we can start. Our first question here. 1 gram sample of ammonium chloride is decomposed. So what's the reaction? NH4Cl breaks down into NH3 plus HCl. Okay? We have to figure out what our theoretical yield is from that 1 gram sample. So 1.00 grams of NH4Cl times. I hope you're using the roadmap. Use it as a graphic organizer so you can follow along, okay, what your next steps are. 1 mole NH4Cl, and that's about 53.50 grams NH4Cl. 1 mole NH4Cl for 1 mole NH3, and 1 mole of NH3 is about 17.04 grams of NH3. That cancels that, that cancels that, and that cancels that. My calculator says 0.319 grams of NH3. So the actual yield is 0.25 grams. So I take the 0.25 grams, divide by the theoretical yield, 0.319 grams, and I have about 78%. Okay? That's one I'm hoping you did pretty well on. All right. Calcium carbide reacts with excess water. CaC2 plus H2O to produce calcium hydroxide, CaOH sub 2 plus C2H2. That's how we used to make acetylene actually for the lamps that miners would wear on their hard hats. Cool reaction. Put a 2 there. We have 100 grams of the CaC2. We want to convert that into C2H2. So 1 mole CaC2. I added up a molar mass of 64.10 grams of CaC2. 1 mole of CaC2 gave me 1 mole C2H2, and 1 mole of C2H2 had a molar mass of 26.04 grams of C2H2. That canceled out, that canceled out, and that canceled out. Okay? On my calculator, I got 40.62 grams of C2H2. So 28.3 grams over, that was 23 was my actual yield, over my 40.62 times 100% and 69.5 5.7%. Okay? Now, let's be honest. AP exams really don't often ask for you to do a percent yield. They might ask you to use a percent yield in a question. Okay? So, number 5 is probably a little more relevant. Calcium carbonate decomposes into calcium oxide plus CO2. We have 10.00 grams, decomposes with an 80% yield. How much do we get? Okay, so 10.00 grams CaCO3 times. Now 1 mole of CaCO3 has a molar mass of, I added it up as 100.09 grams CaCO3. 1 mole CaCO3 to 1 mole CO2. 1 mole CO2 has a molar mass of 44. I'm sorry, I kind of messed that up. I apologize. Let's go back and let's fix that. 1 mole CaCO3, I'm looking for CaO. 1 mole CaO. So 1 mole of CaO has a molar mass of 56.08 grams CaO. Okay, better. Cancels. Now this comes out to be 5.603 grams of CaO. So that's the theoretical yield. But if I only get 80% of the theoretical yield, I can go 0.80 times 5.603 grams, and that equals about 4.48 grams. And I'm showing that to you with 3 sig figs based on the 80% right there. That would limit my number of significant digits. Okay? Always remember your math. Okay, percentages are going to come up all the time. Okay, and that's the end of page 4 of this outline. Hope you did well on it. All right, Morgan signing off.